Christmas. The holidays demand time and energy and good cheer. And if you're living with an illness, this can feel like an impossible ask. But what if you could use your energy or spoons differently? I'm going to show you a new approach to Christmas based on 3 simple steps. It will protect your well-being while still making Christmas special and meaningful. The first step is thinking about what you can do. It's the hardest part. Accepting what you can actually do this year. Not what you'd like to do, but what you can actually do. So easy to say, but it's really hard to accept where we are, because it reminds us of what we used to be like in past years. This is not saying anything about your future life or how your Christmas will be next year. It's just talking about now. So how do you work out your capacity, your available usable hours for Christmas? It's easiest to look at how many free available usable hours you have on a typical day. After life admin, appointments and so on, might be very low due to fatigue or brain fog, pain, low motivation, or just the demands on you. And because most of us overestimate our capacity, just maybe cut it back a bit. This is the maximum you could spend on Christmas preparation. But by the time you get to the end of the video, you may have decided you don't need that much. You want to make it much smaller and use those usable hours for something else. Once you know your budget, it's fun time choosing how to spend it, rather like going shopping. It's time to work out your priorities. Yep, it does sound a bit corporate, but it works. And it's something I use right across my life. I usually draw a simple diagram with me or you in the centre, and then all the main Christmas activities around it. I then sort them into 3 groups. Green, the 1 or 2 things that really matter to you and are doable, your non-negotiables. Amber, the things you would like to do, but could be cut back, postponed, or even ditched if necessary. Red, the things you know you can't do, or you're not interested in, or why waste your energy on them this year? This is how it looks for me. Green is going to Family Christmas Day, which means I also need to take it easy for the 2 days before. Amber are all these other things that are Christmas that I'm interested in, but may or may not get round to doing. Red, decorations. It's Australian summer and we're mainly outside. And I've given up trying to compete with neighbours on street decorations. So nothing, don't do it. And children at present, there are no young children really close at the moment. Your priorities might be completely different. The important thing is that you have a clear roadmap so that you can spend your energy on the things that are really important to you. It's sort of what we do with money. We pay the rent before we get the takeaway. Step 3 is changing how you look at things so that you get more bang for your buck on your limited time. The key is to let go of the perfect for the good enough. And I can just hear your reaction, oh, no. Well, there's a very famous economic rule, the 80-20 rule, which means that with the first 20% of your effort, you actually get 80% of the result. It takes a lot of effort to go from good enough to perfect, to do the polishing. Effort that could be spent in making other things good enough. This approach is something we naturally do with money. We don't normally buy the most expensive item. We go for the one that works well enough. And look, it can be hard to just do the good enough. You may have prided yourself on your legendary Christmas pudding, or maybe you do exquisitely wrapped presents. It is hard, but it's worth it for this year. Right now, you're watching Good Enough in action. After I had filmed and edited this video, I realised it just didn't work. I needed to change it and add some additional words. The perfect would be to start again, to refilm, to re-edit, all of which takes a lot of time. Or the good enough was only to film the new words and try and match the original filming conditions. I went for the good enough. You got the improved content, and it didn't take up too much of my time that I needed for other videos or Christmas things. And if the edits had been minor, I would have left it. It would have been good enough. So, did I make the right decision? What do you think? If this video is working for you, please give it a like. It's not for a pat on the back from me, although that's nice, but likes encourages YouTube to share the video with other people it may help. So what does the good enough version look like at Christmas? Here are some ideas to Christmas Day. We spend it in different ways, but the ideas still apply. If you're visiting someone, remember that in the Christmas story, the shepherds came just as they are. They didn't bring presents. They were enough. Yes, the wise men came with camels and glamour and presents, But in most Christian traditions, wise men were actually late for Christmas. Christmas is primarily about connections, not food and not presents. So go for the length of time that suits you. Maybe Christmas lunch isn't the best. It's hard to leave in the middle if you're tired and it's very noisy. Maybe go when people do presents or go in the afternoon. Just let your host know what's. If you want to bring something, make it really simple. Nuts, flowers, wine, a shop-bought dessert. Nothing cooked, unless that's something that is a really high priority for you. And if your group dresses for Christmas, just buy some Christmas antlers or Santa hat on Amazon. You will find more ideas in this video. If you're hosting, that's it, that's enough. Let somebody else organise other people to bring food. Pay a neighbour's teenager to get your house reasonably okay. Make sure the guests do the washing up before they leave. And after lunch, you go and take a rest. They can go for a walk or play a game. And if you're alone on Christmas Day, make the day your own. You don't have to follow Christmas traditions. Choose how you celebrate. Maybe a day of pampering, or watching sport, or a Christmas movie marathon, or a live stream service. Perhaps for somebody else who's at home and you can chat to them on the phone as you watch things together. And I've done a separate video on Christmas alone. Now, presents. Remember my comment about the shepherds? If you are giving a gift, the most important thing about a gift is that you've actually thought about something. That's the message. So energy-saving options, Secret Santa and you only buy one present, 1 hour shopping online from a reputable store that's going to deliver it on time, and just get everybody almost the same thing. Doesn't matter. Or if you're able, you might like to make a simple treat like fudge. Give everybody a little box. As a child, I had a great Aunt Elise who did that. And it's the one Christmas present I still remember from childhood. Or rather than gifts for everybody, a board or other game that people can play after lunch. And of course, use gift bags, no wrapping. You get the idea. If spirituality is important to you, there's lots of ways of managing this. Maybe a friend could live stream your service for you through a phone call or WhatsApp. Check for local live streams, explore services from around the world, or listen to a Spotify sacred Christmas playlist, or just take time for yourself to reflect. And thinking about friends and social connections. If you can't see them on the day, a short email or an SMS with a photo tells them you're thinking about them. And you can catch up later in January. But the chances are they're going to be so busy with their stuff, they're not going to notice. And you might like to use your energy to contact somebody else you know who's at home alone, or somebody who has had a loss during the year. Children. Yes, children. Children, forget the hype and the ads. Every day, you are already giving your children the most valuable gift. You love them. You look out for them. You think they're fabulous. They really don't need anything else. In my time working in mental health, I've never had a client come in and complain about their parents' Christmas presents. But of course you want to do things. So keep it simple and look after you. Here are just a couple of ideas. So, concerts, if you can't make it, get someone to video or live stream it. Presents, yes, well, children think they're important, but one special one is enough. Perhaps another one from Father Christmas, if that's your tradition. And if you do Christmas stockings, just one little unexpected gift amongst all the sweets and things. And children don't really care about wrapping. They just want the present. And this is an idea I got from my Auntie Dorothy, who really wasn't one for doing much for Christmas decorations and things. But on Christmas Day, throughout the day, she'd give us small presents. They were nothing special, but they did keep the excitement going. And if your family's going somewhere, you choose what's the best time to spend Christmas with your children. Decorations, well, not really my thing, but a little goes a long way. A small artificial tree and some things to hang on it, a nativity set, or a Santa or a reindeer, all easily ordered online. And that's it. The 3 keys to doing Christmas prep a better way. 1, to be very realistic about what you can do. 2, to really prioritise. And 3, go for the good enough so you don't crash and can enjoy this special time. As an added bonus, I find all these 3 strategies really invaluable in my day-to-day life. It's what comes after pacing, the finishing school. What do you think? What are your hacks and strategies going to be this year so you don't crash out at Christmas? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and please share it with your friends who might be interested. And if you're new to the channel, you might like to browse previous videos. Now it's time for me to spend an hour doing my shopping.